boy tell him. Hopped up out the bed, turn my swag on. Took a look in the mirror, said what's up, what's up.
Doing? Is this okay? Can you hear me? Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I would almost think that if I didn't know myself, I was an okay guy. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Let me start by saying good evening to all our honored guests, Principal Swartz, Vice Principal Perry, faculty, Kanika Travis, thank you, friends, family, and most of all, good evening to the 2009 graduating class of our Raby High School. All right. My name is Curtis Armonde, and I am honored and blessed to be here with you on this evening. I want to give thanks to my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for being merciful to an individual like myself. I am consistently amazed at how God continues to extend both His grace and His mercy. I'm confounded by His ability to take the least of us and to mold us and shape us and to use us to a useful tool. And so with that, I go and I offer myself as a willing vessel, as a conduit for His purpose. Graduation night. I can remember how geeked I was on graduation night. You know, luncheon is cool, the picnic was all right, prom was cool, but there is nothing that compares to graduation night. You see, for the last 4 years, you've waited in eager anticipation of this one moment, this one night, graduation night. 4 years ago, these students entered this school as young, inexperienced freshmen. And 4 years later, you now leave as young adults, getting ready to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. You see, I know how excited you are because 14 years ago, I sat in your same seat, so I know exactly what it is that you're feeling. If I had to steal a line from the first African-American president of the United States of America, President Barack Obama, if he was here, he would say that you're fired up, ready to go, ready to get out to mom and daddy's house and be grown. But you see, 14 years ago, I was in your position, so I know that you think that you're ready to embark on this big adventure. Because I sat where you are, I know that you think that you're ready to move out of your parents' home. I know that you think you're ready to get your grown man and grown woman on and get on this big adventure which we call life. I know that you think that you're in fact ready for all of these things. But if you can, in the brief moments that I have with you, in a couple of minutes that I have with you, I want you to help me introduce our topic for this evening. If you can, I want you to help me ask a simple question. Join in with me. I want you to turn to your fellow graduate, and I want you to look them directly in the eye and repeat after me. I want you to say, neighbor, are you ready to turn your swag on? That is the question for tonight. Are you ready to turn your swag on? The hip-hop artist, Soulja Boy, has a very popular song that is blaring over the airwaves right now called Turn My Swag On. And if you heard the words, it goes a little bit something like this. Hop about the bed, turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror. Hey. All right. Now, I don't know what Soulja Boy had in mind when he penned this song. I don't know what intent he was trying to make. But I believe that if we pay close attention and dig a little bit deeper, there's some food in here somewhere. It is my belief tonight that if we examine this simple phrase, turn your swag on, that we can get some food to help us, nourish us on this path which we call life. You see, the term swag, S-W-A-G, is really short for the word swagger. Swagger, by definition, is a person's expression of self-importance or one's self-worth. Therefore, if a person has swagger, he or she has something of value. To say it another way, swagger is an outward expression of one's intrinsic value. So rule number one to turning your swagger on: you must know that you are valuable. If you are ready to turn your swag on, give me a hand clap. You are in fact valuable. You are not a mistake, you're not an accident. God took great care and intention when he made you. You come from strong roots. You come from a strong heritage. You have a solid foundation. Your very high school was named after a prominent civil rights activist, Raby. A self-educated man who left his imprint on the moral fabric of our community. An educator, a civil rights activist, a proponent for equal housing for African Americans. This is where you come from. This is who you are. This is your value. So turn your swag on. You are valuable, and you must know for yourself your own self-worth. Do not let the world try to define you and define what your worth is. You define your worth. Know that you're valuable. So again, turn your swag on. The murder rate for African American males between the ages of 14 and 29 in the city of Chicago is 9 times that of Caucasian males in the same age group. A recent study by the Chicago Reporter found that this increased violence is somehow linked to the low self-esteem that young African American males are exhibiting. You see, these young African American males don't believe that their future is bright. They are looking at their circumstances. And I'm here to tell you that circumstances can and do change. Put your hope in those things which are eternal. I want you this evening to don't believe the hype. God created you for a reason. Therefore, you are valuable. So turn your swag on. Here at our Raby High School for Community Environment, you've already begun to turn the doubters or prove the doubters wrong. Your graduating class has gathered and earned approximately $1.4 million in scholarship money. Your valedictorian is an intelligent, young, black woman. I'm here to tell you that again, you are valuable. You are a walking personification of both the mission and vision of this institution. You've been able to achieve both intellectual excellence as well as exercise personal responsibility. Your very presence here tonight is a testimony to your commitment towards community activism, thinking effectively and arguing your argument effectively, and also leveraging technology that has culminated tonight in the celebration of your independent value. But as we celebrate you, I would not do my job if I did not prepare you for the road that lies ahead tomorrow. Yes, turning your swag on begins with the understanding of both your personal value, but that's only the beginning point. You see, turning your swag on starts with understanding your own personal value, but it leads into a deeper revelation of your purpose. You see, God didn't just make you and take good care and great care in creating you and all the details just for the sake of doing it. He in fact created you for a purpose. You, each and every single one of you, were created with a purpose, with a specific mission in mind. You were created unique. There's no other person